Google Pixel 7 Pro, everything you should know. The Google Pixel family, which comes with a new release from Samsung and Apple, has become an expected quantity during the year's second half. So when the leaves begin to turn and the weather begins to cool, it's a sure sign that a new Pixel is on the way. Google's latest offerings this year are the Pixel 7 and Pixel 7 Pro. The Pixel 7 Pro in particular allows Google to shine brightly and demonstrate its vision for a flagship smartphone to the world. The Pixel 7 Pro feels almost identical to its predecessor in many ways. It boasts a striking design, outstanding cameras, and software features that no other manufacturer can match. However, the Pixel 7 Pro retains many of the Pixel 6 Pro's flaws, including poor battery life and a slew of bugs. So let's find out what's new in the Google Pixel 7 Pro. Screen. The Pixel 7 Pro has a 6.7-inch OLED display on the front. It has a 3120 by 1440 resolution, a refresh rate of 120 Hz, and a peak brightness of 1500 nits, just shy of the 2000 nits offered on the iPhone 14 Pro. It's also protected against cracks and scratches thanks to the Corning Gorilla Glass Victus coating. The Pixel 6 Pro's display was one of our favorite features, and the Pixel 7 Pro is no exception. With vibrant colors, crisp text, and excellent viewing angles, this is a screen I enjoy looking at when playing games or watching movies. During my use, the 120 Hz refresh rate felt excellent, making everything on the Pixel 7 Pro feel as smooth as possible. All of this is enhanced by the new shaped screen of the Pixel 7 Pro. The Pixel 6 Pro's display had extremely curved edges, frequently resulting in accidental touches and making it nearly impossible to apply a screen protector. The iPhone Pixel 7 Pro still has curved edges, but they're much less noticeable than before. Of course, I would prefer Google to use an all-flat design as it does on the regular Pixel 7, but this is a good first step. Design. With the Pixel 6 family last year, Google debuted a bold new design language, ushering in two-tone colors and the new iconic camera bar. It transformed the Pixel from mediocre to exciting, and it was a risk that paid off handsomely. Fortunately, the Pixel 7 Pro maintains the excellent footprint left behind by the Pixel 6 Pro, plus a few tweaks to make it better than ever. The camera bar remains on the back of the phone, but is now protected by a stainless steel casing rather than the glass. Nevertheless, the camera bar retains its distinct and recognizable appearance, and the pronounced cutouts of the individual sensors add some visual interest. The dark green glass back, combined with the gold stainless steel frame, results in one of the most distinctive handsets we've seen this year, and furthermore, we appreciate the Pixel 7 Pro's increased attention to detail. To support M-Wave 5G, the Pixel 6 Pro came with a flashy plastic strip on its top frame. The Pixel 7 Pro retains a flat plastic M-Wave cutout but much smaller and painted to match the rest of the frame. Google also reduced the intensity of the curved screen. It no longer feels as top-heavy and the entire package is lighter and thinner, allowing for a much better hand feel. However, only some design decisions are successful. Google decided to move the power button and volume rocker down lower to the side frame. It's not a huge difference, but it does mean the Pixel 6 cases will no longer work with the Pixel 7. More annoying, it moves the hand button down to just low enough that pressing it without performing some minor hand gymnastics feels awkward. Performance. The Google Tensor G2 is the successor to last year's Tensor chipset, which was designed specifically for Google Pixel smartphones. However, far more specialized projects, including the AV1 encoding VCUs for YouTube, Google prefers to work on custom silicon. Last year, Google made a big deal about optimizing individual parts, reflecting in faster peak CPU and GPU speeds that look great in benchmarks, but don't always reflect the real-world speed. As a fair warning, Google's Tensor G2 does not perform particularly amazing in benchmarks. That's okay, but we're well past the point where we can say a phone will invariably perform worse simply because it performs worse in an arbitrary benchmark. Besides, it doesn't matter if it provides the same real-world experience as competitors that may score higher on CPU-bound tests. Sustained performance in thermals. The Google Pixel 7 Pro still gets hot in some situations, but nowhere near as hot as the Google Pixel 6 Pro. It's a lot more usable now, not as hot in hand, and it seems to dissipate heat better across the body of the phone rather than concentrating all of it on just the left side. In our sustained performance test, running the phone at full throttle for half an hour shows an improvement over last year's Pixel 6 Pro. One of the most intriguing aspects of the results is that it throttles to a minimum value within and around the maximum of what the original tensor could achieve. It throttles to roughly the same percentage, but even that throttle is as good or better as what the Pixel 6 series could achieve last year. This indicates that Google has made significant advancements and implies the tensor will require as much energy to function the same level as last year. This would explain why users are reporting improved battery life in general. The gain performance and storage space. The Google Pixel 7 Pro includes the ability to reduce your display resolution to 1080p, which is for some reason set right out of the box. However, you can still increase your display resolution to 1440p in your display settings, but if you're a gamer, you should take a break. You'll have a much better time playing games with a lower screen resolution because there are fewer pixels that your phone needs to render. This reduces GPU stress and ensures a more fluid and less jaggy gaming experience. If you're playing a graphically intensive game like Genshin Impact, it may be worth switching to 1080p for the extra frame rate boost. Battery life and charging. When it comes to battery life, the Google Pixel 6 Pro was a disaster. It was manageable for some, but not others such as me. The Google Pixel 7 Pro is a mixed bag, but it's better than last year's model. There are two reasons for this. The first is that Google switched from A7X medium cores to A7-8 cores. It's a minor improvement, but it has the potential to improve efficiency and performance. While ARM's improvements account for a reduction in node size, the 50% efficiency improvement is partially explained by a reduction in size. Charging speed. The Google Pixel 7 Pro's charging speed is another major issue for me. The company claims that 23 watts charging with USB PD compliant charger will get you 50% charged in half an hour, which is correct, but it will take around an hour and a half to fully charge the phone. However, while Google only sells a 30-watt charger, the Google Pixel 7 Pro does not charge at 30 watts and does not come with a charger. You will need to purchase a separate charger. Anyone using fast charging technology will notice this is quite slow. While we appreciate the commitment to a single standard in support of USB power delivery, it's a difficult pill to swallow. You can't expect to charge your phone for 10 or 15 minutes and get a day's worth of power. OnePlus famously claimed that OnePlus 3 could provide a day's power in half an hour, charging from 0 to 60% in that time. We have yet to get there 6 years later with the Google Pixel series. When charging, the phone does become slightly warm, but not unbearably so. When it's plugged in and charging, I can use it frequently, especially when adaptive charging is enabled and it's being charged at night. Adaptive charging reduces charge speed to ensure your phone is fully charged by the time your alarm is set. So if you're going to sleep for 6 hours, what would normally take an hour and a half to charge would take roughly 6 hours. This means you exchange a much slower charge, but much less heat. So what do you think about the Google Pixel 7 Pro? Let us know in the comments down below, and make sure to subscribe for more. Thanks for watching. Take care.